AITAH for wanting to move out from my in-laws' house. Hey everyone! I'm a 28-year-old guy and I've found myself in a bit of a situation that's causing a lot of stress and tension in my life. A few months ago, my wife 26 and our 3-year-old son moved in with my in-laws due to some financial difficulties. The plan was to stay temporarily while we saved up enough to get back on our feet and find our own place. However, what started as a temporary solution is quickly becoming unbearable. From the moment we moved in, my in-laws have been incredibly controlling. My Mill, in particular, seems to have a say in everything we do. She constantly criticizes our parenting choices, from the food we give our son to the way we discipline him. It's gotten to the point where she overrides our decisions in front of him, which is confusing for a toddler and undermines our authority as parents. My Phil isn't much better. He's very old-fashioned and insists on doing things his way, which often conflicts with how my wife and I prefer to manage our household. For instance, he insists on loud, early morning wake-up calls for everyone in the house and has no regard for our son's nap schedule. The lack of privacy is also a major issue. My Mill frequently enters our room without knocking, often under the pretense of cleaning or checking on something. It's incredibly intrusive and makes it impossible for my wife and me to have any private time together. I've tried talking to my wife about how much this situation is affecting me, and while she understands, she's hesitant to move out because she feels guilty about leaving her parents, who have been generous enough to let us stay. However, the constant stress and lack of boundaries are driving me nuts, and I feel like we need to prioritize our family's well-being and find our own place, even if it means tightening our budget a bit more. I've suggested setting a firm deadline to move out and start looking for affordable options, but my wife is worried about the financial strain and doesn't want to hurt her parents' feelings. I understand her perspective, but I feel like staying here is damaging our relationship and mental health. So, AITAH for wanting to move out of my in-laws' house despite the financial challenges and potentially upsetting my wife and her parents.